90% of side hustle videos on this platform are lying to you. They'll tell you to sell digital planners, or just start a dropshipping store, or take surveys for $5 an hour, and then they wonder why nobody makes any money. I spent the last few weeks going through actual income reports, tax filings, and real case studies, not TikTok screenshots, to find the side hustles that people are quietly using to add $500, $2,000, even $5,000 a month to their income. No fluff, no believe in yourself, just what works, what it actually pays, and how long it takes to get there. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which of these fits your skills, your schedule, and your risk tolerance, and which ones to avoid completely. Let's get into it. Before we rank them, you need one filter. Every side hustle on the internet falls into one of three buckets. 1. Time for money. You trade hours directly for cash. Ceiling is low, but you get paid fast. 2. Skill leverage. You already have a skill from your job or hobbies, and you rent it out at a higher rate than a stranger could. 3. Asset building. You're slower to get paid, but you're building something, an audience, a product, a system that keeps paying you after the work is done. Most people start in bucket 1, panic when it doesn't scale, and quit. The people who actually build real income move from bucket 1 to bucket 2 and eventually into bucket 3. Keep that in mind as we go. I'll tell you which bucket each hustle is in. Hustle number 1, freelance service arbitrage. Bucket 2, skill leverage. This is the most underrated hustle on the internet because it sounds boring. It's simply, take a skill you already use at your day job, copywriting, bookkeeping, graphic design, video editing, or spreadsheet building, and sell it directly to small businesses instead of routing it through a platform that takes a cut. Here's the concrete version. Say you're decent at Excel. A local dental office doesn't need a full-time analyst, but they'd pay $300 to have someone build them a clean patient scheduling and revenue tracker. That's maybe 6 hours of work for you, about $50 an hour from a skill you already have. The mistake almost everyone makes is starting on Fiverr or Upwork, where you're competing with freelancers charging $8 an hour. Instead, go direct through local business Facebook groups, LinkedIn outreach, or by walking into small businesses in your area. You skip the platform fee and the race to the bottom pricing entirely. Realistic income, $300 to $1,500 per month, working 5 to 8 hours a week, scaling as you raise your rate with each client. Time to first dollar, 1 to 2 weeks. Startup cost, 0. Hustle number 2, reverse vending, buy low reselling. Bucket 1 to 2, time for money that becomes skill leverage. Retail arbitrage gets mocked because people picture someone buying clearance shampoo and reselling it on Amazon for $1 profit. Done badly, that's exactly what it is. Done well, it looks like this. Pick one category you actually understand: vintage cameras, specific sneaker models, tools, or anything whose resale value you already know. Knowledge is your edge. You're not guessing what something is worth. You already know. Check thrift stores, estate sales, and clearance racks for that category, then resell on eBay, Poshmark, or specialized forums where buyers are already searching. The reason this works is simple. You're not competing on price against warehouses. You're the person who knows that a $15 thrift store lens is actually worth $180 on eBay, while everyone else walks right past it. Realistic income, $200 to $800 per month starting out, with experienced resellers scaling to over $3,000 per month. Time to first dollar, the same week. Startup cost, $50 to $200 to build your initial inventory. Hustle number 3, micro consulting on your 9-to-5 expertise. Bucket 2, skill leverage. If freelancing is selling your time, micro consulting is selling your judgment, and judgment pays a lot more per hour. If you work in HR, marketing, finance, project management, IT, or any specialized field, there are small businesses that need only a few hours of your expertise each month, not a full-time consultant. Platforms like Intro or Clarity connect you with people willing to pay $75 to $300 for a single call to solve a problem you already know how to solve. For example, someone who manages payroll for a mid-sized company can advise small business owners setting up payroll for the first time. A 45-minute consultation could earn around $150. The key insight is that you're not learning a new skill. You're finally charging what your existing expertise is worth. Realistic income, $200 to $1,000 per month for just 2 to 4 hours of consulting. Time to first dollar, 2 to 4 weeks. Startup cost, 0. Hustle number 4, print on demand with a niche audience. Bucket 3, asset building. This is the first one on the list that's slow to start and fast to compound, the classic asset building hustle. The biggest mistake is creating generic funny t-shirts and hoping the algorithm finds you. The version that actually works is choosing an extremely specific audience you understand, such as nurses who work night shifts, powerlifters over 40, or plant parents with black thumbs, then designing products around their inside jokes and pain points. Print on demand means you never touch inventory. A platform prints and ships the product whenever it sells, while you focus on design and marketing. The real advantage comes from niche specificity and consistently posting where your audience already spends time, whether that's Reddit communities, Facebook groups, or TikTok. Realistic income, $0 to $50 per month during the first 2 months, growing to $200 to $500 per month by month 6 for creators stay consistent and serve a clear niche. Time to first dollar, 4 to 8 weeks. Startup cost, $0 to $30 for design software. Hustle number 5, renting what you already own. Bucket 1, time for money, but nearly passive. This is the laziest hustle on the list in the best way, because it requires almost 0 ongoing work. If you own a car that sits unused most of the day, a spare room, a parking spot in a high-demand area, camera equipment, tools, or even a trailer, there is very likely a peer-to-peer rental platform for exactly that asset. Car-sharing platforms, tool rental apps, parking spot marketplaces, and camera gear rental sites all work the same way. You list something you already own, set your price and availability, and the platform handles payment and, in many cases, insurance. The realistic math is simple. A car that would otherwise sit in your driveway can generate $300 to $600 per month on a peer-to-peer rental platform in a mid-sized city. A spare parking spot near a stadium or downtown area can earn $100 to $250 per month with almost no ongoing effort. Realistic income, $100 to $600 per month, depending on what you own and where you live. Time to first dollar, often within days, as soon as your first booking comes through. Startup cost, 0, since you already own the asset. Hustle number 6, tutoring and test prep. Bucket 2, skill leverage. If you're good at a subject, math, a language, standardized test preparation, coding, or another in-demand skill, tutoring is one of the highest hourly rate side hustles available to the average person, often without requiring special credentials. The trick that separates people earning $20 an hour from those earning $60 an hour is specificity. A general math tutor competes with thousands of others, but a tutor who helps students improve their SAT math score from 600 to 700 offers a clear, valuable outcome that parents are willing to pay for. Online tutoring platforms make it easy to get started without local marketing. But, just like freelance services, direct outreach to parents in your area can help you avoid platform fees and earn more. Realistic income, $400 to $1,200 per month for 5 to 8 hours of tutoring each week. Time to first dollar, 1 to 3 weeks. Startup cost, 0. Hustle number 7, faceless YouTube or content channel. Bucket 3, asset building. The slowest, but the highest ceiling. I'm including this one last because I want to be honest with you about it. This is the hardest hustle on this list, and the only one where many people make $0 for the first 6 months or even longer. But it's also the only hustle on this list with virtually no ceiling. A freelance hour is worth roughly the same amount every time. A video you create once can continue earning through ad revenue, sponsorships, and product sales for years without any additional work. The channels that succeed all have one thing in common. They choose a clear value proposition, whether it's teaching a skill, explaining a complex topic, or entertaining a specific niche. Then they publish consistently for months before expecting results. There is no shortcut around consistency. If you're not willing to create at least 20 videos before deciding whether it works, this probably isn't the right hustle for you. Realistic income, $0 per month during the first 1 to 6 months, then anything from $50 per month to a full-time income, depending on your niche and consistency. Time to first dollar, typically 3 to 6 months. Startup cost, 0 to low. A smartphone is enough to get started. The ranking recap. If you want cash fast, choose Freelance Service Arbitrage or Reselling. If you want the best pay per hour, choose micro consulting or specialized tutoring. If you want something that can earn while you sleep and you're willing to be patient, choose print on demand, renting your assets, or building a content channel. Pick one, not three. The biggest reason side hustles fail isn't choosing the wrong one. It's trying to start 4 different hustles at once and never finishing any of them. If this video saved you from wasting a month on a side hustle that doesn't work, hit subscribe. Every week on BudgetWise, we break down practical ways to make, save, and grow your money using real numbers, not hype. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these 7 side hustles you're going to try this month. I read every comment, and your question might inspire next week's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.